Hey there, beautiful Sagittarius. Come on in, let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead, shall we? Hi there, my name is Lee Shakes, aka Intuitive Lee. I am a certified evidential medium. I'm an intuitive, and I do card readings one-to-one, in-person, group readings, private events, corporate events. I do mediumship. In fact, I'm a certified evidential medium. I think I said that already. But right now we are working on your energy forecast for the week ahead. This is for the week of February 26th through to March the 5th. And I'm using two different decks here. So we'll use the Trust Your Vibe deck, the Sonia Choquette deck, to talk about the overarching theme of energy that's running through your entire week this week. And then we're going to break that down further by looking at the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck and breaking the week down just a little bit. All right, now let's get to it. What is the overarching energy for the week ahead for Sagittarius, guides, angels, spirits, loved ones? What can you give us by way of the greatest and highest good for Sagittarius at this time? And for the week ahead, we are asking you to clear your past. Not the first time this card has come up for this coming week. I do encourage you always to look at your sun, moon, and rising readings to get a fulsome picture of your week ahead. So you may come across this card in another reading because it's really time to clear up the past. This is not about necessarily your physical environment or even sort of all the clutter that you've got going on in your head. This is more about the clearing the past, allowing yourself to heal from the past. It's allowing yourself to go within and really reach deep in some cases to find the lesson of whatever experience you had in front of you in order to be able to clear it, move it off your plate, make room for new. Sagittarius, this is all about not carrying yesterday's garbage up tomorrow's hill. Ain't nobody got time for that, boo, right? So let it go, release it, allow yourself the room, space, and grace to heal, all right? That's what this card is asking for you this week. All right, let's break the week down just a little bit further. Again, it is for the week of February 26th to March the 5th, and this is for the sign of Sagittarius. All right, let's go here. What do we got, Sagittarians? Staying focused, beginning the week on holding the course. Listen, when we're allowing ourselves the time, space, and grace to do that deep inner healing work, it can be off-putting, it can be challenging, it can be emotional, and we are in the Pisces season, so that would make sense to me that you might be getting emotional. This is saying, as difficult as it may come, when you know that you're moving forward with what you need to do in this moment, you need to just hold the course, right? Just grab on tight and say, you know what, there's a strong wind blowing, but I ain't moving, right? Stay the course, allow the space you need at this time for the healing to come in, because I'll tell you, there's no turning back after this. You're going to be moving on in a much more wisdom and inspired, divinely inspired way if you allow for this clearing and this healing to take place. So just stay focused, stick with it, will you? All right, what do we have by the middle of the week? Look at this, by the middle of the week, we are already discovering the truth. Right? It says here, you stand in the light of truth. And this is your truth. This is the truth that you've discovered through your own journey. Now, they say the longest journey is the one that takes us from our head to our heart. And I really feel like this is the one for you this week because you're taking that time to allow for that healing to come in and maybe working on some sacred wounds here. And I really feel for you that the doing of this is what allows for your truth to come in. This is the truth of you. And there's a discovery sense around it. And I feel like it's aha moments coming in for many of you where the light bulb goes off and you might see the why in some of your experiences, or you might suddenly grasp what the lesson was in some of those experiences. And those formulate your truth, right? Because your truth and my truth and Joe Bob's truth and Mary Jane's truth and all that, they're very unique and individual to each of us. So allow for your truth to shine forward, and then you get to stand in the light of that truth. All right, Sagittarians, now let's see what we're wrapping the weekend up for you. Look at this. You're surrendering to that journey. That is a beautiful thing. Releasing control, going with the flow. And listen, there's two ways to go with the flow. Two ways of sort of not rising to the moment and reacting, right? So one of those ways is how we sort of take things and cram them down, and I'm not going to, react to this, and I'm not going to bite right now. I can see somebody's trying to bait me, and I'm just going to cram all that down, and then it just sits down inside of us, right? And what it's doing is bubbling up and getting ready to explode out into our world. And that's never a good thing because we're no longer in control. So we're releasing that in such a way that we're surrendering in grace, right? And recognizing that whatever is in front of us, if it's challenging, if it's pissing you off, if it's hurting you, if it's triggering you in some way, shape, or form, I want you to surrender to that. I want you to acknowledge and embrace that that trigger is showing you exactly where you need to heal. All right. If you'd like to understand more about that journey, please look me up on my website, book a one-to-one with me at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com. But in the meantime, send me a note below in the chat. Let me know how it resonates with you, because of course this reading will not resonate with everyone. But for those of you that it does, I do ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and share your experience in the chat box with me. All right. We'll see you next week there, Sagittarius. And I look forward to seeing how your week has gone for you. Blessed be, everybody.